We just need to try and win a derby game, which, regardless of form, up and down the country, all the derbies, and this is a big derby for everybody involved. Form normally goes out the window, and you just deal with the game.
And finally, for me then, on the derby, the fans have been looking forward to this, Derek, since the first day of the season. How eagerly are you anticipating what you walk out to on Saturday evening at Tynecastle?
Like I've said before, I've been at loads of Edinburgh derbies over the years, in the Hearts End, mind. And watching the game as a manager, watching the game just as a spectator, and you enjoy that, you know. And I think everybody enjoys the noise, the matchday experience. But for us, in the professional side, it's about enjoying winning, and it's important that we just focus on that. You know, the build-up is a build-up, and there's a lot more chatter about the game, naturally. But I must admit, at this moment in time, we're just nice and calm. We work this week. We need to, as I say, we've spoke to the players about things we did well on Saturday and things we need to improve on. We'll speak about Hibs on Thursday and Friday, and as we do with any opponent. And then the game will take care of itself in terms of the atmosphere, the motivation part of it. We probably just need to make sure we keep the lid on the emotion. On that side, it's important that we keep discipline, 11 men in the pitch, and you know, but obviously thrive on the game. We're not going to try and dilute it. We want to promote these types of games, and it's a brilliant game to be involved in, and obviously I'm looking forward to it as much as the players.
Fans are crying out for a win at home in this derby, saying it's obviously too long. 2013, I think, was the last time they beat them.
Is it?
Hibs at home, in terms of this derby, just that adds that spice, doesn't it? You want to stamp a mark at home, especially if it's been that long.
Yeah, well, clearly it's unusual in a derby, you know what I mean? It's yeah, of course we want to win the game regardless, and we want to win it for the league, the 3 points that's available. But I'm well aware when you're involved in these types of games, you know, it feels like more than just 3 points when you win them.
You mentioned the squad earlier, just you know what it takes to go be competing at the end of the season with Aberdeen, obviously, and splitting the Old Firm. The squad you had then, the squad, the depth you have now, how do you compare? Do you see you're in a really strong position at the moment with the squad you have compared to what you had at like Aberdeen?
No, I think we're in a strong position. We had a brilliant, various different squads at Aberdeen that I loved working with and enjoyed. But this squad is my squad now, and I'm really enjoying what we've got here. I think we've got good options. I do think at Hearts, as we go on, I think the intention to go along with the analytics and everything else is our squad. The intention is to be improved all the time. Every window will be better. We have confidence for that. It's not the 10 million investment. We've got loads of investors here at Hearts over the years, from Anne Budge and the board and James Anderson and obviously Tony Bloom's money. It's Tony Bloom's company and his intelligence and expertise that will help we feel bridge the gap, not money. So there's a confidence from that point of view that through every transfer window we will become stronger.
Just a word on Scotland. Surprised Lawrence Shankland's not in there? He's a goal every other game, I suppose, right now. And then form striker in the league.
Not surprised. Probably I was kind of hoping that he would be. And I had a brief chat with Lawrence this morning on the back of the conversation with Steve yesterday. So you'd need to ask Lawrence if he was surprised or expected. But you know, I think Scotland's two strikers particularly did well last time out, and Steve kind of said that. You know, he was pleased with Dykes and Adams, and also there are a couple of strikers. So no, listen, the motivation for Lawrence and all the players involved with Scotland, whether they're in this squad or not, is to try and get involved in a World Cup. So I don't want Lawrence or anybody else to lose sight of that.
You've added a few new faces to the squad, Derek, obviously, but you haven't played in this derby before. How did you prepare those guys for this weekend? I
know that was got asked that question last week at a supporters thing. I think they'll be well aware. I mean, like everybody else, you know, the lads are all living in and around Edinburgh, so they quickly get the gist of this game. They've been getting told for months now since they've been here that you need to win this game. So I think they're well aware of the importance of it. I think in terms of preparing, we'll show clips of Hibs, and we'll might look at clips of previous derbies in terms of just to try and get a wee flavour of it. But lads aren't daft, you know. They'll realise what it means to the club and the supporters of both sets of players. And you know, it's important that we, like I say, sometimes these games playing with too much emotion can cause you extra problems. You've just got to try and focus on the game. But these are the types of games that these boys will when we sell the dream, we sell try to come to Hearts, the package that we show and everything we try and sell, there's footage of derby games in that. You know, you've got to try and get them intrigued and get them wanting to experience these types of games, and you know, and who wouldn't? You know, so it's a brilliant game for everybody to look forward to, whether they've been here before or new to it.
You're obviously going to kick-off this weekend as well. Is that just something that can add to the overall occasion for the supporters?
I mean, I think I like watching these games, obviously, and I rush back on Saturday to try and catch a bit of the game, the Motherwell Aberdeen game, and it's nice to go in and watch a Scottish game at that time. It's that wee bit unusual time, you know, in terms it's not exactly a night game and it's not an afternoon game, so it does kind of throw your preparation a wee bit in terms of times. But no, I think it's an extra few hours in the pub for the fans, and I'm sure that'll make a difference to the noise as well. All right.
Brilliant,
Thank you.
Derek.
Cheers.
Thanks.